All right, guys, this is gonna be the 7th video in this series of the print-on-demand niche research ideas. All right, these are some of the niches that are making sales right now and of course, making money. Hi guys, my name is RJ Martinez and me showing you these niche research ideas, don't copy them, okay? You're not supposed to copy them. The idea is to give you guys an idea, give you some inspiration to think of things that you can create for yourself in these niches, right? And these are a demand right now. There's a demand for these niches and you need to capitalize on these and hopefully make sales yourself or spark some type of interest and you figure out something that you can create in the niches. All right, so let's get into the content and let me share with you these hot ideas. So niche number 1 is going to be like funny, sarcastic wife sayings about their husbands, right? So as you can see right here, this shirt right here, raising my husband is exhausting, right? You can see right here, I'll put it up right here somewhere. This shirt right here it's a simple text base and it has, a little bit of graphic in there, but this is amazing. This is freaking hilarious, right? So I can see a wife wearing this shirt and, walking around in public wearing it or at the grocery store or whatever it is. So think about ideas that you can use in here, and this is an evergreen niche, guys. So it will sell all year round, right? Not just for the holidays, it will sell all year around. So think about that. Very, very powerful. And I love just doing evergreen designs because they make sales, during the holidays, they make sales when there isn't a holiday. And this is what's gonna keep that steady income for you with your account, wherever you're selling your designs at, all right? Whatever print-on-demand platform that you're selling on. And then adding to that, so I love my hot wife. You can see what they did here with the shirt right here. It's powerful how they did what they did. This is exactly what they did with the shirt is. I love my psychotic wife, right? So you can see how they kind of just made the hot, they put almost it's like 2 designs in one. It's really cool. I love how they did that right there. It's really, really amazing. But this right here is a perfect example. So now, you can see the wife wearing a shirt, but then now you can see a husband wearing a shirt. So think about it, right? Be unique here. See what else you can do. What are other ideas that you can come up with, right? Because it kind of applies to the same niche in a way, but it's working, with the husband this time. Instead of funny sayings for the wife that they can wear, now this is funny sayings that the husband can wear too, right? So very, very powerful. All right, so the next niche is going to be first dad Christmas, right? So if they're an up-and-coming dad, soon-to-be dad, or if they're a dad already and then it's their first Christmas being a dad, this is a very, very powerful niche because I can see someone being really passionate about this and being serious about this niche and buying stuff like this for this niche, right? And I can see a really good Instagram picture or something like that, or just a social media picture and people wearing the shirt and trying to make sure that this shirt gets seen on social media. So it kind of has that little bit of a viral effect, right? And next thing you know, you'll have people in the comments like, hey, where'd you get your shirt at? And then they're sharing your link and boom, 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 and you're making sales. So think of ideas, what you can do for first dads for Christmas and stuff like that, and what kind of designs you can create in that niche. Very, very awesome niche. Now, the last few years, you're seeing elves being scaled out, right? And into these, into these different sayings. And, it has the elf mom, elf dad, and scaling it all out throughout the whole family for family pictures or whatever it is. Now they have the gnome, right? So doing the gnome dressed up as an elf and just scaling it out. That's what I'm seeing, right? That's what I'm kind of looking at. Both of these are very similar, but they're doing the Christmas theme gnome, right? And just scaling out the design. And this is something that it's selling and trending right now, making sales, which is really cool because I'm just like, dude, how come I didn't think of that? Okay. I've created some really cool designs for this niche. And I was like, you know what? I should have did that. What the heck? So this right here it seems to be a high demand. Okay. Gnomes have been doing good for the last 2 years, but they seem to be, even just selling over and over for every single niche. Every single holiday. If you look at all these holidays, you're seeing a ton of these gnomes and they're selling in that niche and they're just fixing them up, making them look good for Thanksgiving, making them look good for Christmas, kind of putting the Christmas theme, Thanksgiving theme, Easter theme, and all these different Halloween theme and making the gnomes look good for that shirt design, right? So if you can figure out a funny saying for this, I would do it, okay? Think of different ideas that no one else has and see what you can put on a shirt. If it's something that you can think of, you can have a top seller for Christmas that will crush if you do this correctly. And I can see that there's going to be a lot of competition for this, guys. So think about what you can do differently here. It might be a little bit more challenging because I can see, you know, people scaling this out to like 1,000 designs. So you're going to think about how you're going to compete with this, right? It's going to be a little bit more difficult. So think about what you can do outside the box. Maybe you can create something for someone for, like, you know, a Christmas party, or, you know, Christmas work party or something like that. And you can have them all dressed up in, you know, this gnome Christmas theme shirt design, right? Now the Shiba Nua, I think I said that right. My bad if I messed that up, right? This niche is very, very popular. There's a meme coin that is as close as popular as the Doge coin, right? And this is like the second one behind it. And it's very popular right now because it's just crushing, right? This coin. If you guys haven't bought into that, you guys want to research that, check that out. I bought in early on that, and I've been making, you know, I bought into it at 3 months ago, and it's crushing for me right now, which is really cool to see that. And I know this niche is doing really good. People are really passionate about this. If you look on TikTok, there'll be all kinds of content about this meme coin. But with that being said, it is a dog. It's a type of dog. Okay, so you can see how it's doing really well with something else as far as like crypto and stuff. But the whole niche as the dog is doing really well too on shirts, right? If you go and research that niche, you want to figure out what you can create in this niche that you can be different from everyone else. But it's an up and coming popular niche that's doing really well because of cryptocurrency, and it's crushing, and it's like seems to get bigger and bigger as people are making more money with the niche. You know, people want to wear this on their shirt, right? Now, with that being said, you want to be careful, because if you don't have the rights, right, because there's an actual meme coin, if you're using that logo, you want to be very careful unless you have the rights and they say it's okay for you to put their logo on a shirt design, that's okay. But if you don't, like, you know, you have to be careful. The idea is the dog, right? Obviously, that's more of like a general thing when it comes to the dog, because you can create funny sayings in that niche about the dog, stuff like that. But taking like the meme coin logo and putting it on a shirt, you want to be careful, okay? You want to understand the two and see what you're doing right there. Don't just jump in there like, oh yeah, I can do this, I can create this. No, you can't, right? You want to research it and see what you can do in this niche. And I think it's a really awesome opportunity as it's starting to, you know, go up. It seems like every single shirt design on the front page is making sales, okay? Whatever you're doing too, by the way, whatever you're selling, whatever it is, I'm talking about Merch by Amazon, referring to Merch by Amazon, but whatever print-on-demand product that you're selling online, this is a niche that you can go after and do really well with. Now, you guys want to make sure that you're always double checking for trademarks, copyright, and all that cool stuff, right? Making sure that you're not infringing on anyone else's brand, right? Because you get in trouble and you get your account terminated if you're leveraging any of these platforms. You want to make sure that you're playing by the rules and you do not want to get in trouble. Always double check. Just because I tell you to do it doesn't mean it's okay. You have to double check. Do that favor for me, right? I always double check every single design that I create for any online platform. I kind of double check it, triple check it, just to make sure I'm safe, because you never know what can happen, right? But also you just want to make sure that you're playing by the rules and not trying to cheat the system, because if you try to cheat the system, it's like, you don't want to do that, because then next thing you know, you can get in trouble on any of these platforms. If you want to learn more about print on demand, make sure you check out my other research video right here. And if you have any questions, feel free to comment down below. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed this piece of content.